Hey YouTube, how the heck you doing? I'm doing great and I hope you are too. Today I want to bring you a little update on my iPad Pro for M4. I've been using it for several weeks now, really liking the functionality and everything of the keyboard and all that. I kind of covered that in a previous video, so I'll link that below for you to watch. But today I want to bring you my top 5 things that I'd like to add to my iPad Pro. I didn't add them to my previous one. Just over use of time. These are my pet peeves that I kind of wanted to alleviate with having the iPad Pro and working with the iPad Pro. So number one, if you can see on the back of this iPad right here on the Magic Keyboard, I do have a skin on it. It's by D brand. I'll leave links for all the things that I covered today for you down below. But it's got like a dark icon pattern to it. It's really nice. It covers very nice on the cover of the keyboard. I didn't want to do anything on the actual iPad itself as far as the skin, so I put it on the keyboard that I have on here, the Magic Keyboard. So it does protect it. I noticed with the previous one, the outer shell of that Magic Keyboard has the same material that it previously does or had. So it showed kind of scuff marks and stuff like that. So I didn't want to have that trouble again. So got me a nice little skin from D brand, put it on, went on very simple. And that was one of number 5. Let's count back. So that's number 5 of the one thing that I do like to add to my iPad. The other one is right here on the iPad Pencil Pro. Previously just the Apple Pencil. I have these little pen tips, little black ones that just screw right onto the tip of the iPad. That gives me a smooth functionality when I'm writing onto the iPad. It doesn't interfere with any functionality of the iPad Pencil Pro itself. It still has the tilt and the barrel twirl. It's got the double tap. It's got all the functionalities that the Pencil Pro brought in the latest update or latest release, and I'll go over those in another video too. But it just gives you a better feel on the smooth glass of the iPad without giving it any trouble or any kind of disconnect with it. Still has a great functionality on it. There's no lag or anything with it, so I do like adding pen tips to my Apple Pencil. So that is number 4. Moving on to number 3, I did not go with the highest storage that you can get on the iPad Pro, mainly because of time, money and everything. So I carry this little guy here. It's a USB-C little mini drive. It's got a SSD card in it of 512 gigabytes. Between this guy here and the case, because they were separate on Amazon, I probably spent about $70 between the two. So that just plugs into the side of the iPad. I can just go into the file system here. Let me go into files. Go, and it shows up on the side. I call it the Mac Macro is what I call it. So, and I can use it back and forth between my MacBook, my Mac Mini, and my iPad Pro. So it's just a great way to carry around a little functionality. I don't have to eject it or anything. I could just pull it out of the iPad. Gives me an extra storage of 512 gigabytes. So it's very handy. And it fits the little pocket. If you wear jeans, that little side pocket fits right in there so that I can have it with me at all times. So very easy, very functional to carry around. If there are some other things that I want to be able to get into the iPad, like old USB sticks or SSD card or SD cards, I have my kit that I've been carrying for quite a while. And this one was through Hyperdrive. It's just a little hub that I can plug right into the USB-C drive on the side. It's got your pass-through USB-C for power, but you also have it on the Magic Keyboard if you need it. It's got a micro SD card, it's got a regular SD card slot, it's got a USB 3.0 I believe, and it's got your 2.5 RCA jack for listening on headphones. So that plugs right into the side of the iPad. Great little functionality for that. It also does have HDMI at the other end for connecting to a TV. That I've had for quite a while, even with the other iPad, but it does give you extra functionality on your iPad as far as getting other accessories and whatnot into the iPad and being able to connect to it. So, and the number one thing that I've been wanting to do, and it was kind of a down con with the iPad previous to this, the pencil does magnetically attach to the top of the board, and you see people carrying it around, but that to me was not the most secure way to do it. So I was able to find something, and there's a few versions out there. This is by MagEasy. It's a little cover plate for the back side of the iPad. So your iPad just slides right in there, pops in, nice and secure. So you got that nice and secure at the top, all around the back. It does magnetically attach to the Magic Keyboard. Closes very nicely, doesn't give any kind of thickness, maybe a little weight because it is plastic, but it doesn't give too much weight to the overall heft of the iPad Pro. But the one thing I do like, or actually two things, since you do get that little extra lip for the pencil, it makes it easier to open the iPad Pro when it's in the clamshell mode. And then you can simply put your pencil up in the top, making it nice and secure. It still does the charging, still does the connecting. And when you're carrying just this device around without a bag or anything, that pencil is not going to go anywhere. It's secure in there. You can carry it around, set it down, do the little pop out on the back there, and you're ready to go with the pencil. So that was number 1 through number 5 of the items that I would add to my iPad Pro and have added to my iPad Pro. Like I said, I'll leave all the links down below. Check them out, guys. I don't get any kickback or anything for it. Just little things that I'd like to bring to you that I found very functional for me to use. And so check it out. Don't forget to check out my other video on the iPad Pro M4 that I did a slight overview of it. And I will see you next time, guys. Have a good one.